Okay. Test 1 2. Testing 1 2. Test test test. Test 1 2. Test test. Ah, 14. Forgot to add that 14 EST. Who do we have? Can you guys hear me? Ooh. Welcome, you two. If you can't hear me, please just give me a quick thumbs up. Let's... Hey, Ricky, how are you? Can you guys hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. Let me see if I can. Ricky, where are you from? I really have bad reception here. Cool. Can you hear me okay? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's kind of light right now. Looks like we have a couple people in here right now. I just posted on Telegram and on X. Maybe we'll have a few more people joining us. What are you guys up to right now? I know it's like 6 o'clock in the evening out there. This one is not very good right now. Okay. Crypto Jace. Jay, how are you? I was hoping you. Oh, that's fine. I was hoping you join us. It's looking kind of thin. We've got a couple of people in here right now. Very good. It's brutal out there, huh? Market's down, stock market's down, everything's down. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. No worries. I just wanted to come on and see what's going on with everyone. It's a bloodbath. I know. I know. Cheers, everyone. I felt like having a brew or two this evening. Well, it's evening for you guys. It's actually only not even 3 o'clock for me yet here. So, yeah, but it's brutal out there right now. Let me just take a look here. Let me just. Let's see here. Where's Electroneum at today? Are we still at 0.0017? Oh, we lost a little bit. 0.0016 right now. You know what? Actually, that would be good. So, Jay, let's come up with a time and a day this week. Close. With this close, Jay. But yeah, no. Let's see if we can come up with a time and day this week, end of the week, and then maybe we'll get a few more people on here. But am I too loud, guys? Am I yelling into the mic? Yeah, please do. Okay, cool. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit more. I have nothing else to do anyways. See who decides to join us, if there are any out there. But I'm gonna hang out for a little bit more. Have a few more brews, or maybe a little bit of scotch, bourbon, something like that. Are you guys drinking? You guys old enough to drink? Right now I'm having actually a Spaten Oktoberfest. I just had one of these. Oh, good for you. Good for you. If you can go without alcohol, hats off. Good for you. Ah, see that's not one of my things, but definitely a brew or a bourbon here and there. Got a little bit of this one. I'm probably gonna transition to this one here in a little bit, depending on what the engagement is. Or got a 12-year-old cask here, something like that. We'll see. Anybody else? I know we got 3 people in here right now, or at least one more. Ricky, what are you up to this evening? Let's see what else we have. Oh, what's going on with that? That's no good. So I know there's only 3 people or 4 people here right now, but also just a quick update on Fugazi. I'm not sure if you guys all hold Fugazi or not, but that's a good one. I like that. I like that. So maybe when we do the live stream next, so we could do that. Tequila or something. But no, just real quick, I also wanted to mention the Fugazi coin. And I will obviously mention this again next time when we have a live show. But I'm in I guess I'm talking to a developer right now, and there are a couple of things that we're looking at that we want to incorporate into the Fugazi coin. And I will get into details once we actually have everything in place, because obviously it takes a little bit of planning, takes a little bit of funding as well. Okay. And, but it's not going to stay dormant or anything like that. There's something going on in the background right now. I just have to look at the few things and make sure that it's, sound, that the plan is sound, the idea is sound. And, we'll make an announcement regarding the Fugazi coin at one point in the near future. Again, I just need a little bit of time. I mean, I just came back from a 4-week leave from work. I was in the Philippines. It was somewhat of a family event, I guess you can say. So I was gone from work for about 4 weeks. That kind of took priority. But now that I'm back, I've been talking to one of the developers, and hopefully, we'll come up with something concrete, and I will let you guys all know. Okay. So it looks like right now Fugazi, the coin is sitting at around, I think the last time I checked was like 49 cents or something like that. Okay. Which is still, a pretty good amount from where it was last. From launch, because it launched at 8 cents. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. It launched at 8 cents, and we're still sitting at around 50 cents right now, so which is still pretty good. But I really don't. I think this is where I would like it to be until some more updates are coming up in the next future. I mean, in the near future, next week or so. This is somewhat important. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. Where are we at right now? So we've got 5 people in here. Nice. Hoping to see if someone, there's a couple more people that want to join. Give me 1 second here. Just sending them the link real quick. Anyways, if you guys just joined, welcome. It's nice to have you guys. Can you advise your opinion about Digibyte? No, man, sorry. I know. Zagud. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Zagud, hey, thanks for joining. But number one, I'm not familiar, with that coin. And I at this point just really want to focus on the Electroneum community, and obviously the Fugazi coin, which is my coin. But I appreciate you being here. Please stick around, and if you haven't already checked out Electroneum or the Fugazi coin, do so. You might find something good in that. Like I said, what started off as a meme coin, I'd like to take to higher levels. I just don't want it to be just a meme coin and I keep on saying this, that's here today and gone tomorrow, right? That's not really what I want. what I was trying to accomplish with the Fugazi coin is to bring the Electroneum community together and it become stronger, and attach more use case to the coin itself. Okay, so and an update on the Fugazi coin is that I am talking to a developer, and you guys probably know this developer already because he's been very active in some of the other channels out there. We're talking about a couple of things that we would like to incorporate into the Fugazi meme coin. We just have to figure out, more concrete things, and that includes funding. Like everything else, it needs funding. Okay, and all of that funding is basically coming from the proceeds from the Fugazi coin, and of course, out of my own pocket, right? So, but like I said, when Fugazi coin, went live, when Fugazi coin went live, I'm just reading the comments real quick, sorry. So when Fugazi coin went live, we launched the coin at 8 cents, and it 15x'd up to $1.24, if you guys don't know, okay? And you guys can find it on Gecko Terminal. And at this point, it's sitting at around 50 cents. The last time I checked, it was around 50 cents. So, we're still a pretty, 5x from where we're at, 6x somewhere right along there. So we're still doing pretty good. But like I said, there's more things to come in the near future. A couple projects, again, that I'm talking about, to one of the developers. And I'm hoping for more engagement. I am talking to another person aside from the developer who might be able to bring quite a few people into the Electroneum ecosystem, specifically bringing them into the Fugazi coin. Now, if you guys don't understand what I mean with that, I'm trying to somewhat hint at something here, but there's one specific influencer that I'm talking to who might be able to bring in a large amount of his followers, not only into the Electroneum ecosystem, but specifically into the Fugazi meme coin ecosystem. Okay. So, and like Jay mentioned, towards the end of the week, we will have, hopefully we'll have another live stream going on. And, we'll have an announcement, and hopefully there'll be more engagement. This was just kind of like, a shot in the dark kind of thing. I just came home early from work and wanted to just hang out and have a few brews and maybe a little bit of bourbon or something like that. So, but thanks so much, guys, for whoever's here right now. Thank you for joining. Feel free to. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit more. I have really nothing much to do right now. Any questions? Any comments? Put it in the section down there in the chat section, and I'll address them. I can't and won't give specifics on other coins at this point. I know that Zagud, I think. I know you asked me about a coin there, but I really can't comment on that right now, number one, because I don't know the coin, and number two, I just really want to focus on Electroneum and Fugazi. Okay. And I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Let's see. My little license plate there says Fugazi. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right over there. And of course, Bitcoin. That was one of my license plates too. So Jay actually suggested that we have a little game next time we go live. And he said that every shot that I take, you all have to buy 10 Fugazi coins. I like that. I like that. I'll take a few shots on that. Cheers. So I transitioned to a Glenmorangie, a 12-year cask. And like I said, I'm going to hang out for a little bit longer. And if you guys haven't noticed, that's me up there in my inflatable boat. I know these rigid inflatable boats are very popular in Europe, very popular in the UK. They're not so popular here in the United States. I'm not really sure why. There's a lot more fiberglass boats up, out here. But out of experience, I can tell you that, rigid inflatable boats are a lot more comfortable, when it gets a little rough out there because of the cushions, the air cushions. So I like them a lot, actually. So, but yeah, so we got another one. And as we mentioned earlier, I know I kind of spoke to Jay a little bit about this. It's a bloodbath out there, and not just in crypto. Stock market's taking a pounding too, very badly. Trump's tariffs, man, are doing a number, but who knows what's going to happen? A lot of people pulling out their cash. So one thing that I read somewhere was that I guess the stock market, the U.S. stock market lost, I don't know how many trillions of dollars, 1 trillion or something like that in just a day, and about 5 billion of that made its way into the cryptocurrency market. Well, one thing I can tell you, it didn't come to Fugazi. It'd be nice, but it came into the crypto world, which is somewhat nice to see. But I'm pretty sure it went into maybe a little bit into Bitcoin, a little bit into Ethereum, a little bit into XRP. I wish a lot more came into Electroneum and Fugazi, but not right now. Very good. So the next live stream I'll have a little bit more notice. I know this was short notice. I know I put it out there like a minute before I went live. And for those who came on and joined, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Again, if you guys haven't, read up or you haven't seen anything about Electroneum recently, there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on in Electroneum. It's a very solid blockchain from where it was years ago. And a lot more projects too, obviously. Fugazi meme coin is one of the projects. There are some other great projects out there, guys. You got to check it out. There's the Buddy, Electroneum Buddy. There is the Mega, which is Make Electroneum Great Again. And there's a couple more NFTs, and of course, pandas, and Electro Legends, I think it is. But yeah, just Google it, check them out. And the hackathon just finished not too long ago. Some of you guys already know that. The hackathon just finished not too long ago. They announced the winners. Very exciting. So we're hoping that the Electroneum community continues to grow. And with that, obviously, with growth comes, an increase in hopefully the price, right? But I think it all comes down to use cases, right? And you know, what are these projects doing? What are they good for? What's the purpose, right? Because without a purpose, you know, the coin is here now and then gone tomorrow. Okay, and that's exactly what I want to avoid again with the Fugazi coin. Like I said, I am working on a couple of things right now with one of the developers. Seriously, just trying to figure out, you know, ways to make it happen. And obviously, it requires a little bit of funding, like I mentioned. So, but I will make an announcement on that, hopefully in the next week or so. And yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. And maybe I'll have something the next time we'll go live again. Okay. Sorry, just very good, very good. All right, let's see who else is here. Yeah, so had a little bit of a mishap earlier today, or earlier before the live stream. I actually started the live stream with one of my laptops, and then my connection was just super bad. And then I tried it with my iPad. That started working, and then I tried the iPad again while the iPad was going. So I had two live streams going at the same time. So it was a little bit of a mess. I'm gonna delete one of them. I'm gonna keep obviously the one that's going on right now still. So. But listen, guys, so if you guys have not already, you know, number one, subscribed, and number two, you know, hit that notification bell, because the next time I go live, you guys will get notified. And I'm thinking the next time I will go live will be, you know, towards the end of the week. And so you definitely want to tune in for that one, because, you know, there's going to be a lot more engagement, because Jay has quite a few followers. Join him on Telegram. You guys will, you know, learn more about Electroneum, what Electroneum is all about, and we can talk about that in the next live session as well. You know, what is Electroneum, what is Fugazi coin, and yeah, we can talk about other things too. You know, other cryptos. Maybe specifically the ones that are top 5, maybe, you know, to kind of keep it contained within the top 5, and then life itself, right? Talk about life, you know. You know, what's a community without, you know, bringing together and talk about life? Because, you know, crypto's great, but it's just part of life, a small part of life, right? It's more to life than crypto. So, but in any case, once again, guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I know there were only a few of you guys here. I know it was short notice, but you know, join us on X and on Telegram. I'll have that information in the description. And yeah, join us next time, because I think we'll have a lot more engagement and a little bit more information, hopefully, about the next projects of the Fugazi coin. Okay. I think that's it, guys. I'm going to finish this up here. And I will hopefully catch you guys at the end of the week. Okay. Guys, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you guys in the next few days. Take good care. Bye-bye.